I tend to meet a lot of people, either through my mastermind or one-on-one clients, and they have goals that they want to accomplish. It's the in-between where they will get stuck. For a lot of my own goals, I'm in a flow. I know when to pause. I know when to go. I know when to have intentional rest. I know when to have intentional productivity. Now, I'm very much not for the hustle culture. I left that years ago. Thank goodness. Here's what I've come to realize. For you to be productive, it does not start when you're at your job or when you're in front of the project. To really be in flow with your productivity, there are habits that allow you to be so. And these habits take place outside of the actual work or project that you're going to be doing. And so I want to share those habits with you. And we're going to use a blend of neuroscience, cognitive psychology, and spiritual practices. When you do these habits, you will naturally be in flow and be more productive so that you get from the place that you are to your end goal, and you're able to reach it while feeling good, not stressed, not frustrated, and with clarity. These end up saving you time, which is so valuable, but it also feels good inside because you are starting from the inside out to accomplish your goals and your desires. You deserve that. So welcome to the newly renamed Alchemy of Success podcast. And I'm your host, Giselle Baumet. I'm a life strategist and a hypnotherapist who uses the framework of neurospiritual methods to allow you to be successful in life through mindset work, spiritual practices, and inner wellness. The first habit to get into is mindfulness and meditation, and I will explain what I mean. So you already know that mindfulness and meditation helps you focus, reduces stress, allows you to be present. But you might not know exactly how does meditation help with productivity. The research is clear on this. Regular meditation is going to increase the gray matter in your brain. So what is the gray matter? Gray matter is involved in your memory, decision-making, emotions, and your sensory perception. And regular meditation is going to increase that in your brain. And by increasing it through meditation, you're improving your memory, you're improving your perception, you're improving your decision-making skills, and your emotional wellness, which means you'll be more focused in a good way with less stress. Two things that are so important to be in your flow and productive as you're pursuing your goals. So a lot of times people wonder, okay, but how do I meditate? So all you're going to do at the beginning part of your day is you're going to create a space that feels comfortable to you. That might be laying on your sofa, laying on a yoga mat, sitting on a chair, as long as you're comfortable and it feels good to you. You're going to put a timer for 5 minutes, and all you're going to do is just focus on your breath. That's it. You're going to breathe in. Your body will know how much oxygen it needs. And then you're going to extend your exhales. Allow them to be longer than your inhales. And you'll do that for 5 minutes. You do not need to completely clear your mind. That is such a misconception on meditation. But just bring your focus back to your breath every time that you are getting these thoughts that are coming up. Let them know, I'll think about you later, and then bring your focus right back to your breath. And you'll do that for 5 minutes every day. I want you to challenge yourself to do this for 30 days. Because again, when you do it regularly, you will be improving your memory, decision-making, and your emotions, your sensory perception. It is so good for you to do that, for you to be able to then do what you want to do, achieve your goals, feeling good, no stress. And who doesn't want that? So do that for yourself. Let me know if you're up for that challenge, and then let's go. Do that for the next 30 days. The second habit is setting intentions and affirmations. Think about your intention setting as just really, what do you want to accomplish today? Like, what is it that you would like at the end of the day to have accomplished, and make it realistic? And then to propel that, to catapult that into happening, we're going to do an affirmation. When you give yourself positive affirmations for an action that you want to accomplish, you're more likely to accomplish that action. Repeat that to yourself. Maybe you'll put a little reminder on your phone that tells you your affirmation. Maybe you'll write it down in your journal. Maybe you'll put a little post-it near your computer or wherever you're working on your project. But you will give that affirmation to yourself throughout the day, and it sets the tone, and it continues to set the tone for the remainder part of your day. The third habit that's going to allow you to be in flow and productive in a really good way is breaking the bad habits. Now, it is not always doable to just say, don't do that bad habit. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, that's all I needed was just someone to say, don't do that bad habit. It's done. Like, you're going to need a little bit more for most people, including myself. I need a little bit more. So it's important to learn how are habits formed? Like, what makes a habit a habit? Habits have three parts: a trigger, a behavior, and a reward. For example, I have a habit that when I'm procrastinating or I'm bored, that's the trigger. I'm going to get on my socials. That's the behavior. And then what's the reward? I'm being entertained. But that habit, if I do it too much, is actually going to stop me from having the kind of day that I desire to have, like meeting my intention for the day. So in order to break that habit, I need to focus on the reward, because I'm doing it for the reward, okay? We do our habits for the reward. Trigger, behavior, reward. So if the reward is entertainment, then I need to replace that habit with another habit that gives me the same reward. So a habit that I have replaced it with is things like organizing or taking a short bike ride. Those are healthier habits that actually will help me be more creative, more productive, and still give me the same reward. Fourth habit to allow you to naturally be more productive and be in your flow is taking care of those negative thoughts. Okay, negative thoughts, everyone has them. It is a normal part of our human behavior. But if we really stay in those negative thoughts and then we build those negative thoughts, we're going to go that direction, because where we focus, we go. What we put emotion to, we go. So we have to be observant of our thoughts, and we have to really consider what thoughts we're allowing to really be embodied within us. So what do we do about those negative thoughts? Let's assume that one of your thoughts is, I can't get everything done. I have no time. Now remember, there is a self-fulfilling prophecy, and in spirituality, we call that manifestation. So what you believe is what you will achieve. If you say to yourself, I can't get anything done, I have no time, you will not be able to get everything done. You will have no time. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch it up. We're going to replace that with another thought, a thought that you do want to have, that you do want to embody, because again, where you focus, you go. So we want a replacement thought. So a realistic replacement thought is, I can achieve what I desire in a timely manner. Now, it will take more than just saying that one time. So just like you'll have a repetitive negative thought, you will need to replace it with a repetitive positive thought. Okay, so you will need to be intentional about having the thought, I can achieve what I desire in a timely manner. And again, this might be one of the things where you also make it an affirmation, or you put reminders that give you a little pop-up that says you can achieve what you desire in a timely manner. But you want to do that same work that negative thought's doing for you by being so prevalent, by being so big, or being so present. You want to do that for the replacement thought, okay? I've had people where they will do it once, or they don't put as much effort into that new thought as they do the negative thought. Over time, as you replace that thought, it's going to naturally become your new thought. And you will naturally lead yourself into that direction where you do actually accomplish what you desire in a timely manner. Habit 5 is so important, and not enough people focus on this, but you need to prioritize sleep, period. End of the sentence. You need to prioritize your sleep. It is vital for your brain health, for your emotional wellness, for your physical health, and even for your spiritual wellness. Not getting enough sleep is going to affect your memory. It's going to affect your perception. It's going to affect your emotions. My life changed when I decided that sleep was a non-negotiable for me, that I had to prioritize it no matter what. And getting a really good night's sleep of at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep, oh my gosh, like I can definitely accomplish what I need to that day. I wake up feeling good. And I even go to bed feeling good because I was rested from the night before. My invitation to you is that you set regular sleeping habits for yourself and that you do this even during the weekends. So 7 days a week. Create a calming bedtime routine that you enjoy, that makes you feel good. That could be reading a book. It could be taking a bath. It could be putting some aromatherapy in your room, lowering the lights, doing some gentle yoga stretches right before bedtime. And then avoid things like drinking caffeine too close to your bedtime or being in your electronics, having blue light, given to you, which will reduce your melatonin and your ability to get that good night's sleep. You're very important. You're a VIP. Okay, you're a very important person. Make your sleep a priority. Habit number 6 is movement. Nothing is going to boost your emotional wellness, your spiritual wellness, your physical wellness, your productivity as much as the boost that you get from movement is going to make you be more in flow and productive in what you'd like to achieve each day. And here's the thing, it doesn't take much. None of these actually take that much when you think about it. None of those things are going to take you hours and hours to do. Tiny steps, and they accumulate. With exercise, you would think, oh my gosh, I got to work out like an hour a day. Where am I going to fit that in? You don't. Okay. So in the research, it shows that even 10 minutes a day. So if you noticed, one of my habit replacements is a bike ride. So I've combined the two so that I can get movement and replace a bad habit. I'll ride my bike, and I always will ride it for more than 10 minutes. It's been shown that 10 minutes a day can make a significant difference in your life. It can be whatever you like, but set yourself the tiny goals, 10 minutes a day. And the last habit is creating a daily routine. In general, humans thrive in a routine, and being consistent with it, oh my gosh, then you're getting all of the benefits of having a routine. So I already gave you the beginning part of your day routine is waking up, the beginning part of your day, 5 minutes of meditation, set your intentions, set your affirmations. That's the beginning part. That's a little mini routine. So I want you to carry that throughout your day and see, where else can I create routine throughout my day? It's not a schedule, it's a flow, it's a routine. It's almost like the rhythms of a song. You can use a planner. I really like using Trello to kind of help me organize my day. Whatever helps you to see and visualize your routine. And then I really like setting my routine the evening before so that I already know what my next day is going to look like. I like to theme my days where I'll say Mondays, I do this, Tuesdays, I do this, and so on. And when I know I need to really be focused in a particular project that I'm working on, I will block out time. I will say, okay, well, let me block out from 11 to 1, and I'm going to be writing. My schedule is clear. I'm not booking calls during that time because that's my blocked out time. So for the things that you're like, I need to focus during that time, then block it out. Block it out in advance so that you know on this day, I have this blocked out time, and that's always part of my routine. When you integrate all of this, because you are using brain science, spiritual practices, and cognitive psychology, you're going to succeed. It's going to happen for you. All of these are evidence-based, They're researched. So my question for you is, which one are you going to commit to? Which one of these you are going to take on? Because if it feels like I can't do all the steps, tomorrow, this week, I can't. I have to just choose one. That's okay. Choose one. Which one? Which one are you going to commit to? So let me know. I would love to hear, and I'd want to hear also how this relates to you. Listen to it again, take some notes, and then let me know, which one are you committing to?